So this person said something that's actually pretty smart. What if my higher power is my best version of myself, my highest version of myself? And I think that so I'm going to talk about faith for a minute. I'm going to talk about God, because that's really what AA is talking about, is God. And it's a Christian movement, AA is. So in our book, The Freedom Model, I talk about having free will, having autonomy, meaning you're your own person, and that you have a pursuit of happiness. None of which is against any positive religious view, right? I think we all believe that we're alive. We're a choosing creature. We have free will. Now, in AA's version, they say you don't have free will. You're powerless, and you have to do this recipe, or you're going to be powerless for the rest of your life in a diseased state. That's all mythology. So we can get rid of that. So, but if we were to talk about a higher power, I think that the higher power is us, right? It is, if I believe in God, I believe there is a God, but I also believe that I have free will on my own person, and I have a pursuit of happiness. And in my highest version of myself, I'm promoting those three qualities of myself in a positive direction. Part of that is deciding to moderate my drinking and change my life, which I did 34 years ago. And but I think that when we start to get into the realm of AA, where they say you have to have a version of God out there, and you have to do certain things, and you have to give yourself completely to this simple program, that's very cultish. And we're getting into the realm of manipulating this concept of God for personal gain, for the gain of the corporation, Alcoholics Anonymous World Services. So I think that what it comes down to is, in this book, we talk about being autonomous, being your own person with your own thoughts, your own autonomy. You get to think whatever the hell you want to think. You get to live your life in the pursuit of happiness. And you're a choosing, free will-oriented person with infinite possibility. And so if that's your higher power, that's the highest version of yourself with those qualities, I think that's awesome. That's awesome. And there's nothing in that that's against any religion. So you're hitting both angles in a very adequate way. And that's how I've lived my life. You know, I try to have the highest version of myself. And part of that is deciding just not to get fucked up all the time, you know, and that changed my life 34 years ago, and I've been successful ever since. Hit the link tree for more info. All right, everybody.